like I'm at a barbecue, goddamn. Cut it. That's the shit right there. You gotta have fun with your life, man. Give it up for everybody you've seen so far, please, man. Life, man. I have fun in my life. No matter what happens, man, I gotta turn it into fun. I don't care what it is. Like I was able to do like little TV stuff, little small commercials and stuff. And some of the girls that didn't like you in the past, they see you on TV and then they start liking you. But there was this one girl in particular that I never wanted to like me, and she saw me on TV and she started liking me. I didn't want her to like me because she's my half sister. Now hear me out. She did 8 years in the penitentiary, right? She used to be a crack addict, and then she stopped smoking and she started selling, and then she got caught, she went to jail. So she get out recently, I go back to Chicago to visit, me and my family, we at the bar chilling. She approached me at the bar like, hey, you looking all good and stuff. You was looking real good on TV when I saw you when I was in jail. I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, now you're looking real good in real life. I'm like, whoa, you know, you shouldn't be this close to me. You my sister. She was like, who told you that? Daddy? I'm like, yeah, Daddy. Our Daddy. Now back up, nasty. What's wrong with you? And my dad, man, my dad's a preacher. I'm from the south side of Chicago. My dad is a preacher. And we grew up, man, rich. We had a lot of money, man. And we was rich, but we was still in the hood. And we had everything. We had go-karts and motorcycles and four-wheelers. And all the gangbangers would fight right in front of our house. You know what I mean? And in order to stop them from fighting and to stop them from whooping my ass to join the gang, I would let them ride our go-karts. I'm like, look, you ride my go-kart, just don't shoot me. I was like, all right, cool. So it worked. We became friends. So I used to take them to church with me on Sunday, and they used to always be sitting in church like they had somewhere else better to be. They used to be in church like, yo, man, how long your daddy gonna be preaching, man? You know, I gotta be at this bank robbery at 3:30. I think the banks is closed on Sunday. Yeah, well, we gonna open that motherfucker up. As soon as this nigga hurry up. You can't be calling my daddy the N-word. Yeah, well, this nigga need to hurry up before we rob his ass. You rob the preacher? Hell yeah, we take up our own collection in this motherfucker. This nigga's crazy, man. And I used to try to figure out, why do we have so much money? I'm like, man, why are we so rich? But I found out my dad was running a pyramid scheme at the church. But it wasn't really a scheme because people was actually getting paid off of it. People was getting paid. But wasn't nobody paying taxes on it, so the government got involved and they put a stop to it. So everybody lost all their money. My daddy lost all his money. We lost our go-karts. Man, this is bullshit, man. So I had to pick up a side job. So I started selling weed at the age of 10. You know how hard it is to sell weed at the age of 10? I used to have to tell my homies, like, look here, man, y'all gonna have to wait to recess. I was the only dude in class who had a 40-year-old man waiting on me in the parking lot. And I used to lie and tell my teacher, yeah, that's my uncle. He bringing me my lunch money. And every week, though, I had a different uncle. So finally, she caught on to it. She was like, wait a minute. These can't be your uncles. I said, why you say that? She said, because the last man that just left here was Asian. Well, we got a big family. So she wasn't going for that shit. So I got kicked out of school, man. And after that, my mom ended up leaving. My mom left because she found out my dad was cheating. My dad told her. He was like, yeah, I cheated, but, you know, I did it on accident. What mean you cheat on accident? So my mom told me about it. She was like, yeah, you know, your god brother, right? I was like, yeah, I had a god brother growing up. I always thought he was my god brother. His mother, she was fine. She was my godmother. She had big tits, big ass. She was fine. So my mom was like, yo, we need to talk. I was like, what's going on? She said, you know, your dad was cheating, so your god brother is not your god brother. He's your real brother. I was like, who told you that? Daddy? She's like, yeah, daddy, y'all daddy. I was like, oh, this is bullshit. So I was mad because my dad was cheating. He was fucking my godmother. But I couldn't understand why I was so upset. I was confused why I was upset. I said, am I upset more because my dad was cheating on my mama? Or I'm more upset because my dad was fucking my godmother? And I always wanted to fuck her. This is bullshit, daddy. We gotta talk, man. Fuck you, don't fuck her up, man. I So my mom ended up leaving, man. After she left, it kind of bothered me as a kid, man. It was messing with me mentally. I got sad and shit. I was like, man, this is some bullshit, man. I was like, what do most people do when they get sad? They start drinking. So I was like, all right, that's what oldest people do, so fuck it, I'm gonna start drinking. So I became an alcoholic at the age of 13. You know how hard it is to be alcoholic at the age of 13? I used to have to go to the liquor store and try and convince the homeless dudes, the drunks, to buy me some liquor. All right, look here, man, can you please go in there and buy me the liquor? I'll give you the money. Like, no, youngster. You don't want to mess up your baby liver, do you? You don't want to grow up to be like us, do you? I'm like, look here, man, if you buy me a bottle, I'll buy you a bottle. Well, if you insist. I mean, what we drinking there, youngster? You want to get some of that Mad Dog 2020? Or you want to sip on some of that Moscato? I don't know what it is about drunks. Whenever they get excited about them getting some alcohol, they start singing and shit. You want to get some of that Moscato? You want to sing, bro? He was hitting the notes too. He was like, oh, nah, you want some of that new stuff. You want some of that great Goose? This motherfucker just clucked. And he went to the liquor store and was ordering like that too. I'm looking through the window, we in the liquor store like, yeah, let me get some of that Moscato and some of that Grey Goose. He came outside walking like that. I'm like, nigga, I didn't know if he was gonna give me my change or if he was gonna lay an egg in this one. I'm like, it's serious. So after my dad, man, he lost his money. He was always getting stressed out about things, man. So we would be afraid to ask him for stuff because he would, he'd be stressed. We didn't know if he was gonna say yeah, no. So me and my boys and my brother, we used to hang out in front of the house one time, and we wanted to go see the new movie Coming to America at that time. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna see the movie. Who gonna go ask Daddy? I was like, oh shit, fuck it, I go ask him. So I go inside to ask him, but mind you, I would always mess up our fun time on accident. So I go, I'm like, yo, Dad, can you do a favor and can you take us to the movie? He's like, yeah, I'll take us to the movie. I'm like, yes, we're going to the movie. So I'm running outside to tell everybody. I'm on my way outside, then I accidentally trip at the doorstep. I fly outside, I hit my head on the banister. So I'm laying there bleeding. My dad come out like, oh man, you bleeding, go to call ambulance. He going to call ambulance. My brother and my boys come around, they was like, so you done fucked it up for us. He said, yeah, you just head fall and bust your motherfucking head. This nigga here. Oh, you just gonna keep bleeding, nigga? If you stop bleeding, we can make it to the movies. We was going to see Coming to America, but I guess now we going to the hospital. True shit, man. And then one of my brothers, man, he's my best friend this time. No matter where we go, this nigga always gotta try the Long Island iced tea at the club. He gotta sip the Long Island iced tea. He don't let nothing come between him and that Long Island iced tea. Sipping it. So we go to the club not too long ago, and soon as we order our drinks, a fight kick off in the club. They start fighting. I'm like, damn, they fighting? Niggas too old to be fighting. Then they start shooting. I said, niggas definitely too old to be shooting. So we running this shit, we ducking, we dodging. I'm looking back, he right behind me. We get outside, we get 2 blocks away. I'm tired of shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, you alright? Yeah, I'm good. This Long Island good than a motherfucker. And this nigga didn't spill a sip. And I remember when I looked back at him, the nigga was running, holding the shit in his hand. Stepping over people. On that way. This way. Like this nigga is a fuck. Nigga would find Long Island anywhere. They could find Long Island at Disneyland. So I don't drink that much no more, man. I don't do weed that much either. Whatever you do, nigga, don't do the edibles. Like the weed cookies, you ever did that shit? Well, this nigga, you got some in your pocket. This nigga right here, I got some weed cookies and brownies. But I don't do weed cookies because you be high for too long. Me and my sister did some weed cookies one New Year's Eve. My full sister, not my half sister. I didn't do shit. Goddamn thing. Weed cookies, hell yeah. Who told me how to make these weed cookies? Daddy? Nah, man, you ain't know my weed cookies together. Fuck that. So my real sister, we go out for New Year's Eve. I do 3 cookies. She do only a half a cookie. So we leave, my boy drop us off in the park, my dad's church parking lot. We get in the parking lot, she leave. I'm in the parking lot, I'm hot in the motherfucker. My body is numb and shit. I'm like, I don't like this shit. I couldn't move nothing but my hand. So 3 hours go by, I'm like, shit, I can only still move my motherfucking hand. So I called her to make sure she got home. I said, oh, hey, Keisha, you get in the house safe? She's like, no, I didn't. I said, what's wrong? She said, I'm trying to get in the house. I'm here, but none of my keys are working. Then she's like, wait a minute. She stepped back. She's like, I sold this house 3 years ago. This is bullshit. Let me get out of here and go somebody call the cops on me. So 2 weeks go by. Nigga, I'm still in the parking lot hiding. I'm like, nigga, this shit is fucking stupid. I can't handle this. So I call that shit by this time. I'm damn near crying like, Keisha, I need you to come get me. I'm still in the motherfucking parking lot. I still can't move my motherfucking body. Come get me. She's like, remember I told you I was a real estate agent? I'm like, what the fuck I gotta do anything? Come get me. She said, nigga, I'm still high too. She said, I done tried to get into every house I sold in the past 3 years. I don't think I'm never getting home. This is bullshit. I can't never do that shit again. Fuck that. And then like I told y'all, man, I'm on the street, so my homies and my nephew, they still thugs, man. These niggas still thugs. I make fun of everything that happens. So, one of my sisters, my full sister too, she ended up nothing with a half sister. Anything else, I got a big family, nothing with a half sister. So my real sister, my full sister, she ended up getting killed. It was a murder-suicide. Her ex-boyfriend killed her, and then he killed himself. So my homies and my nephew, they was like, you know, they trying to figure out something we can do to revenge her death. They said, yo, man, fuck that, man. We gotta do something to pay this nigga back. Nigga, he already took himself out. But now you don't understand, man. Fuck that. She was our heart, man. You know what I'm saying? She meant everything, man. Fuck that. We gotta do something, man. What we need to do is we gotta go to his funeral. Let's find out who cried the most, and let's kill that motherfucker. I don't get it. There's a nigga we love her the most, so we gotta kill a motherfucker who cried the most. That nigga, that ain't gonna do nothing. Yes, it is, nigga. That teaches his ass not to fuck with us. Oh, there's a nigga, either you in or you out. I'm like, nigga, not only am I out, we all out. Nigga, I'm putting a plug on this situation. As a matter of fact, nigga, I'm calling the police. I'm gonna be out, but y'all going in jail. And my nephew's like, jail? Nigga, who told you that? Daddy? Yeah, I'm out.